Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Y'all, if you didn't see my video yesterday, please go back and watch it. I've got details about the $1,000 giveaway that's coming up very soon. It's trucking along real good right now. So y'all, please go back and watch yesterday's video if you did not see it for the updates on that. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's just get into it. This new infrastructure bill that they're working on right now. The biggest holdup right now on it is how will they pay for it? What means will they get the money to pay for all this stuff? Anything that they do has to be paid for somehow, some way. Okay. The thing that they're looking at right now is a user fee, which equals gas tax. This is not good because President Joe Biden campaigned on nobody making under $400,000 a year would have higher taxes. Well, in fact, if this happens, that would make what he said a lie, because everyone that makes under $400,000 will be paying this gas tax, and that's just another tax that he said we would not have. So another way they're looking at is through a corporate tax, which don't look like it's going to happen now, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But now I want to ask y'all, the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, I want to ask you point blank, and I would like for you to answer it in the comments below, if you would please. What would help you more? I believe I know the answer to this, but I want to hear from you. Would reoccurring stimulus checks of $1,000 a month and a one-time stimulus check of $2,000 for the first one, would that help you? Or would a $200 raise on your monthly benefits help you more? I believe, and it's very easy to come up with this, a $2,000 stimulus check and a $1,000 monthly stimulus check would be so much more helpful. And then when this runs out, which it will run out, and your raise on your Social Security would not run out, but the stimulus check, when it does run out, then we can fight for the raise on your Social Security monthly check, and we would probably get it then. But y'all let me know in the comments what you think would help you more. I just don't think it's right for people that has kids that are at childbearing years. Now these people that has kids, most of them are young, and most of them can work. Now if they can't work, that's a different whole ball game. I'm not getting into that. But if they can't work, they're probably on disability. But right now, seems like all the help is going to these younger families that has kids through tax breaks, monthly checks. I mean, they're getting all the help. But the people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, the people that's built this country, they're getting sidestepped. They're getting pushed to the curb. They're not getting any help. And I think it's damn time that that changes. I mean, most of the young people today are not working because it's their choice not to work. The country is opening up. There's jobs everywhere, and they choose not to take them. So if they choose not to take a job, I don't believe they should get any help from the government. They come up with excuse after excuse after excuse. They just simply don't want to go back to work. Now I know I will get a lot of hate in the comments below, but go ahead and load me up with hate. I don't care. I'm just telling you the truth. It's either the young people that's able to work, they either need to go back to work, or they're just lazy. They can't have it both ways. It's way past time that we give the people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA help. It's way past that time. I mean, how much more can I say about it? But they have to have this help. They're struggling to make it on $800 or $900 a month, and that's to pay for everything: their food, their clothing, their housing, their utilities, their car payment, if they're lucky enough to have one, their medications. A lot of them chooses, do I buy food this month or medication this month? That's just not right. It's past time that we give these people the help that they need. Y'all, if you want to see big change in our country, you have to get out and vote. There's so many people that saying they will not vote because all the politicians, that all they do is lie. That's true. I agree with you 1,000%. That's all they do is lie. But you have to get out and vote. Because if you don't get out and vote, you give up your right to complain when something don't go your way. Y'all, this country was founded on the beliefs of Jesus Christ, and somehow we made a U-turn, and now it's propped up with lies and deceit. It's time we put this country back on the right track. It's time we close the closet door and beg God to come back and help us out. Y'all, it would be very nice if they could pass this infrastructure portion of this bill through bipartisan agreement. It would make it faster and easier to get it done, just like that, if they would just come up and pass it. I mean, either way, it's going to get done, so why not just pass it and stop all this bull crap? If they go ahead and pass it, then they can solely work on the American Family Plan. Y'all, I really believe that they work hard. They really do work hard. We have to give it to them. They do work very hard not to help the American people. And they're doing a damn good job at it. I think it's time we get these people out of office. But right now, they are so far apart, the Republicans and the Democrats, they are so far apart, I just don't think bipartisan will ever work. And this will force the Democrats to pass it through reconciliation. And really, a reconciliation would probably be better for the American people. It may take a little bit longer, but I think it would be better for the American people. President Joe Biden, he wants around $1 trillion spending on this infrastructure bill. Senate Republicans, they only want to spend $300 billion. That's way too far apart. They'll never make a compromise on that. It's just too far apart. President Joe Biden wants a 15% corporate tax. The Republicans don't want any tax hike at all. But what they fail to understand is this is not a tax hike. It's a tax cut, because the corporate tax right now is higher than that. But this 15% would cover all companies would have to pay at least 15%. Guess what? That includes Jeff Bezos with Amazon. Right now they pay absolutely nothing. Can you just imagine if Jeff Bezos paid his corporate taxes for just 1 year? He could probably wipe out half the United States deficit. I know he could more than pay for these infrastructure bill or the family plan. I know he could pay that on his own corporate tax. So it's time that these companies pay their fair share. But the Republicans don't see that. They don't want any tax hike, but they're too blindsided to see that this is not a tax hike. It's a tax cut, and we would be making the companies that pays absolutely nothing pay their fair share. Okay. I want y'all to remember this. President Joe Biden campaigned on no taxes on people making $400,000 a year or less. But now, if they don't go with this 15% tax across the board for corporations. They're going to go for the 28% that was originally asked for. Okay, this is going to actually raise the taxes for corporations for the 28%. And do you think they're going to just absorb that cost? No, they're going to pass it on to you and me. So therefore, we will be paying more in taxes. And how do they plan on paying? Another way they plan on paying for this whole package is through a usage fee, better known as gas tax. Now, everybody that drives an automobile, a taxi, a bus, an airplane, anything, these people will be paying more in taxes through gasoline tax. And he campaigned on no more taxes for people under $400,000 a year. Well, I think just about everybody making under $400,000 a year also drives a car and buys gas. So in fact, that was a campaign lie if that happens. Just remember that. Y'all, it's time to vote these people out of office. If they pass something today, if they pass a Reconciliation Act and give us everything that we're wanting, it's still time for them to go. They've been playing around for too long, making the American people suffer for too long. It's time for them to go. I love you all. Y'all please sound off in the comments below. And for the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, please let me know what would help you more. The $200 raise on your check every month, or a reoccurring check, and then fight for the raise. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about all this. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this, and I don't think it's going to be much longer. Y'all say a prayer for the world, say a prayer for our country, say a prayer for our leaders, whether you like them or not. They need your prayers. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other afflictions. And just know I love you all. Until next time, ciao.